chip on it.
That's part of my bag.
Okay, let's see how much. 645.
These are songs for The View.
645. Almost 7
The View TV.
What are you carrying in your bag?
Do you want me to see?
Yeah, just ask me to really quickly.
Okay, my makeup, a thing, and then my big agenda, which carries everything.
That's probably all the way.
And that's all the way. Yeah.
You have Blackberries now. You know?
Actually, I do have one.
You have that too.
But actually, I could put all the, two dresses in here.
You see, the thing about these, and this is why I love them, and mine is like 3 or 4 years old. These are vintage, and they look the same. You can wrap them up, you can pack them, they're just great. She also has the best legs in the world. But moving right along. You know, I talked about your colorful past, so let me take a little
nice
bit
to
of
be here.
We'll have to have you here.
Very
really
cozy.
Is it Deanne or Diane?
Well, actually, I was born Deanne.
Yes.
And Barry calls me Deanne. But a lot of people call me Diane, and at the end, when I'm on the phone, I said, "Hi, this is Diane Monfils."
So a lot of people call you Dion.
Yeah, well, that's my real name.
Okay, so let me go on. So your mother was an Auschwitz survivor. You married a prince in your 20s. It was Princess von Furstenberg. Then you were a fixture at Studio 654. Andy Warhol immortalized you in his art. You have 2 children, and then you mentioned
Three
Barry.
grandchildren.
3 grandchildren, and you married the divine, because we all love him, Barry Diller, who has loved you for years and years. You finally got married, so you had all of this going on. Why did you become a designer? Or how did you become a designer?
Well, when I was a little girl, I did not know what I wanted to do. It's not like I wanted to be a pianist or an actor, but I knew the kind of woman I wanted to become. More than anything, I wanted to be an independent woman. But I didn't know how it was going to happen. And so I was interning for a man in Italy who was a fashion industrialist. He had a printing plant, and I was working
I wanted to be an independent woman, an independent woman. I wanted to be an independent
woman. Living in America,
and so that's what I became.
He was doing an internship for a bank.
Well, there she is, being interviewed on The View.
And then he went back.
On The View, talking about her life story.
And so I thought, oh my God, this is it. So he said, well, we should get married because we had gotten engaged. And I thought, but I wanted so much to be independent. So I went to the Italian man I was working for, and I said, I'm going to move to America.
Well, she married a prince.
She was a
child of parents.
Do you think I can make a few samples from here, from the factory? Because maybe I will try to sell them in America. So
well, she came to America.
I used to stay back
Could she sell her wares?
And
she came to America.
Fabrics on the floor practically that nobody
well,
was
beware.
Using. And I started
she's gonna conquer America with her fashion sense.
But that's really how it happened.
And design.
I know. But you see, the first dress was basically that dress. That was the shirt dress. And this
Fashion
was,
Friday.
It was the shirt dress. That's what I was on.
Fashion Friday.
Yes.
Fashion Friday on The View.
Then there was a little wrap top, and then the wrap top
talking about some of her inventions and trends.
But the thing that is okay. So it's, overnight in my 20s, overnight everybody wore the wrap dress, right? So it was a big, huge thing. I lived this American dream. It's all okay. So now, flashback, I sell the company, I go away and everything else. 10 years ago, 10 years ago, so much, much later, I realized that all the very hip girls, the very young girls, were buying the old dresses that they were getting in vintage shops. And